So we're down south with Ollie Elmore and we're here to find out a little bit what he's thinking about 2019 BDC season. How are we doing, Ollie?
I'm all good, mate. I'm been very busy getting the car ready. New team this year, so there's me and Nathan Chivers for Team HEL Performance. Nath has painted the car at GDA, so his car has just been painted this week as well. Graphics going on next week. The car is much more prepared than it ever has been, so I'm really excited to start the season.
Do you think, obviously you've had a few reliability issues and a few crashes over the last few years and you've not really had a good season for a few years. Do you think this year could be your year?
I really hope so, yeah. I mean, the car, I've got more confidence in the car now. Everything's working right, and I've found lots of problems, you know. So, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good. It'll be competitive. I think looking back, like when I'd had a really good season, like 4, maybe 5 years ago, if I drove now, back then, I would be right up there. But the level has just gone through the roof now. So you have to be next level to be competitive.
It's progressed a lot in the few years. We've touched on that with a few other drivers. The question is, do you think you'll get out any testing before round one?
We're going to try. We're hopefully, Nath and I will get together, hopefully get through a few sets of tyres, try the car. But like every year, it's always a rush to get finished, so we have to wait and see. It would be nice.
So you mentioned then obviously the new announcement that you and Nathan Chivers are now Team HEL Performance. How did that come about?
Well, I spent the last couple of years sort of pitting with Nath. We got on really well. I didn't really want to get into a team with anyone because it comes with issues. Yeah. I'm sure you've had that yourself, but we get on so well anyway that we thought we're together. Why not make it a team? It's better, you know. Push for the sponsors. HEL Performance obviously are getting 2 cars on the grid now, and with them sponsoring the Drift Cup as well, it's a real good, you know, exposure for them, and they're just pushing it in the UK. So that was our main reason for it, is to make it look better for the sponsors.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think it should work really well. How about any? So obviously the calendar's all announced now. You know what's coming. Is there any rounds that stand out for you that you're really looking forward to, or the opposite end of that? Is there any that you're not as much so?
I really enjoyed Three Sisters last year. Even though I think everyone thought it wouldn't work, it really did work. Yeah. I love the NEC. I love the walls and stuff. I don't care for the car anymore. I just drive it hard, and as you say, I crash most years, but it's getting better and better. So
we have a bit in common about the crashing side of things. So Buxton, we've got a little bit of controversy around that. You know, it's either love it or hate it. What's your opinion on that?
Never driven there, so I've got no idea. I'll give. After Three Sisters especially, I kind of in my head thought it's not going to work, it's too narrow, it'll never work, and I had driven there before, and just the layout and the way it all ran was completely different. So I think I'm open to anything. I think, well, you better make it work.
We'll make it work, don't worry. With the team we've got behind us, it'll work well. So cheers for allowing us to come down. It's good to see you, and we'll see you at round 1.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
No problem. How are we doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
So we're down here with Nathan Chivers. We're seeing the immaculate PS13, and you're the first person out of all the people we've seen that's actually ready for round 1. So are you excited for it?
Yeah, can't wait. Absolutely buzzing. Can't wait for the year ahead. See what you're going to bring.
It's going to be pretty good, I'm hoping. Like I said, we've had a lot of cars that aren't quite ready. So how do you get your car to this point? Like so many weeks before, you know, how do you get here?
Well, got a great team around me. Obviously, we do this kind of stuff for a living anyway. Yeah. Got a body shop and got the manpower, and just put the hours in, get it done. So I'm sure there'll be, in the next coming few weeks, there'll be some people who are ringing the phone, need help, but you know, that's what we're here for at the end of the day.
Yep. So the other big thing that I want to talk about is obviously your car has never been this colour, so it's obviously the big reveal that you're now Team HEL Performance, really. So you're teaming up with Ollie. How did that come about?
Well, obviously was pitting with Ollie over the last couple of years, and you know, he sort of said to me, how do you feel about teaming up, making it a proper thing? And I was like, yeah, jumped at the chance, really. I think it looks great, you know, real good thing for HEL. 2 immaculate cars looking exactly the same. You know, obviously, be good to be with Ollie, learn stuff from each other really, and, you know, push the championship and really, you know, hopefully do a good job for HEL.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm sure they'll be happy at that. So what's actually left to do on the car then? It's obviously there's the graphics to go on. Anything else?
Yeah, tyre shine. Bit of tyre shine on the tyres. No, we got a few little tweaks, do a bit of alignment, one last check over. Hopefully vinyl's going on next week, and we can do a big reveal of what it's going to look like. Obviously Ollie's is going to look exactly the same, so yeah, a few little bits and pieces, but nothing stressful.
What about driving wise? When was the last time you drove the car?
Last round.
So 0 seat time since last year. Do you not think maybe get a bit of seat time in?
Well, I'm gonna do the practice day, so yeah, we'll be good.
You'll be good. You've got the advantage of a working car, which is, like I say, that's a big pro. I can't wait for it. Looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm open to do well, push hard.
So obviously it's a bit of a lot of a weapon. I was going to say a bit of a weapon, but I think that's a bit of an understatement. So talk us through the basics of it. What, you know, tell the people what engine it is, what it does.
LS2 6 litre supercharged, fully forged. Got a cam out of an LS9, which is obviously another GM engine. Yeah, we just had it dynoed at Pro Tuner a couple of weeks back. Made just over 700 horsepower. Running it on a VP race fuel, so
right.
You know.
Is the VP a new thing for this year, or were you doing that previously?
No, it's a new thing for this year. I wasn't going to run it. Got to Greg's, made a phone call. Thought, let's go for it. Me and the guy Jay, who was with me, one of my colleagues, we went, picked up some VP. Massive difference.
What sort of like power wise? What difference? What were it before and what is it now?
We went from sort of 630. And now we're just breaking 700s, 650 foot-pounds of torque. It's made a massive difference.
It's good figures. It's very good figures. I don't think you've got any excuses on power.
No, that's ticked off the excuse list straight away.
What other special things are about this car? I mean, obviously it's well presented, but what else? What else do you think are the really good things about it? Tell us some more things.
I suppose I've developed it over the years.
Yep.
It's got all the right bits on it. GTR back end, seam welded. You know, full welding cage, no expense spared really. When it comes to this, it's kind of like, well, okay, we can go to it.
It's your baby.
Yeah, it is. It's my pride and joy. You know, it's my hobby, and you know, if you can do it, do it.
Yeah, well, I think it's brilliant to see the well presented cars, and that's what we want. I mean, everybody's on a budget of some kind, but you are helping raising the game of drift cars. Like, to people who come into the sport and have a look at it, that looks impressive. Like, that's something you see off a computer game. So. Brilliant.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt. So if there's anything you guys at home want to know or anything from that interview that we didn't quite cover, drop us a message, make a comment, we'll get back to you.